Welcome to day one of our sneak peek into coaching. So, today I wanted to tell you a bit about my story and how I fell into coaching. So, I have struggled with my weight my entire life, but in 2013, I hit rock bottom. I was obese. I was 210 pounds and just absolutely miserable. I was miserable in my skin. I had horrendous migraines. I was on 5 different prescription drugs, and I just focused on everybody except for myself. I was a stay-at-home mom who had just lost myself, put everybody in my family before myself, and I never had time for me. Or if I did, then I was just too exhausted to think about myself. I only felt good about myself if I drank or if I soothed my pain with prescription drugs. And so I turned, one day I was on Facebook and saw my friend from high school had just signed up to be a Beachbody coach. And she invited me into a challenge group. I was very, very excited. And she told me about Shakeology, and I really couldn't afford it. And so when she told me about being a discount coach just for the discount, I said, sign me up. And she said, this is going to be your hope in a bag. I was so excited. But I told her that I absolutely wanted no part of coaching, that it was for the discount only, and it was that I had no confidence. I was overweight. I hated to exercise. I didn't drink water. I didn't know how to eat. I mean, and she just said, that she wanted to hold my hand through the journey and put me in a challenge group. I had fantastic results. I lost about 9 pounds in 21 days, and then unfortunately fell back to my old ways. And then at my son's birthday party, April 2016, my friend was here and at my son's birthday party, and we talked about doing the 21-day fix. And I was really, really hesitant. I was very, very nervous, but I knew my life depended on it, and my children deserved a happier mom. I also watched for 3 years my coach end up having huge success. But the bigger thing is that I watched her happiness. I mean, she's always been a very happy person, but she was the most positive human being I've ever been around. And so I wanted that. And I didn't know how to find that because I was very, very pessimistic and negative and an introvert. And I just needed a change, but I had absolutely no idea how I was going to do it. So I came up with a plan with my friend. We started the 21-day fix together. We checked in every day. And then we kept telling some friends, and they added on, and we made our own challenge group. And I was kind of coaching them, and they were listening to me. I knew what to do. I just wasn't doing it. And I started getting great results. And then I repeated that process over and over again. And about several months into that, my coach said, why are you not really coaching? Your results are phenomenal. You need to really, truly jump all in. So I did. And I was very, very nervous because I had lost about 30 pounds. But I mean, I still had a lot of weight. I had almost 50 pounds still to lose. And why would people listen to me? And I still didn't have a lot of confidence. And she just said, trust me, please. And I plugged into her upline, and I plugged into the coaching community. And coaching, part of my job was working out, which I hated. But since it was my job, I had to do it. I had to follow the meal plan because I couldn't teach other people how to do it if I didn't do it myself. I had to run challenge groups, which then kept me accountable. And so I had to do personal development. Now, this was a hard one for me because I thought that was a bunch of crap. And I did it because it was my job. And I started noticing a change in myself. And people even would stop me and say, there's something different about you. And I'm like, well, I mean, I've lost 40 pounds. And they're like, no, there is a spark. There's something, you're glowing. And I changed because of coaching. The way I talked about myself, my confidence was, I was getting just so much confidence because I was being forced to do things I didn't think that I could do. It was pushing me outside of my comfort zone, and I actually found that I could do those things. So day after day, not only was the outside of me changing, but the inside of me was changing as well. I also started surrounding myself around like-minded people that added so much value, the coaching community, and then I was getting paid for helping people. You know, here I'm just following my journey and bringing people along with me. I never ever wanted to sell a thing. I refuse. I'm a terrible salesman. And what I found is that I haven't sold anything. All I do is share what works for me, and if people want to my advice and they want to listen to me, great. I want to help them. And it has been, I've never in a day, not one time have I sold anything, and it's incredible. I am just changing lives, and it feels fantastic. And then I'm getting paid to do that. I get presents in my mailbox all the time. It's like Christmas when I go, and I've never been in a job that, number one, doesn't feel like a job because all I'm doing are all the things I'm supposed to do anyways, and I'm just getting paid to do it. But then the amount of recognition that I am getting just for being a good person and helping people, I almost sometimes feel guilty. Like, where is the catch to all of this? And last is it's keeping me on my journey because I always have to think about coaching. I will fail myself every day of the week, but I won't fail my challengers. I still don't like to work out. I've learned to like it because I've done it for so long, but I wouldn't show up every day if I didn't have people eyeballs on me. And so I just feel that it has made such a positive impact on my life that it would be selfish not to share that with people. And the other thing I'm very proud of is my Focused Fit family. I have created a community, and a community for my coaches that I'm bringing on. As they go through their training, I bring them right into my community, which is now our community, that has everything there for you. So if I let anything, the only thing I want you to take away from this is the only thing that you have to be a Beachbody coach is the desire to help other people. That's it. You don't have to be at the end of your journey. You don't have to have any type of a degree or fitness background or a dietitian. You just have to have a desire to help others. And that's it. And it is so incredibly fulfilling, and it will make you a better person in the process. So I look forward to the rest of the week, and thanks for listening.